Over the years, many of these scholarly critics have mocked the Bible and even the Christians in saying, look at the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of the Bible. You all claim that Moses wrote them. Even Jesus said Moses wrote them. The New Testament claims Moses wrote them. But the critical scholar said Moses never could have written them. Why? Because he lived at 1400 BC and there was no writing. So if there's no writing, isn't it logical that he could not write down the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of the Bible? But let's see what history tells us. In 1968, 2 Italian professors, Dr. Paolo Mattai, professor of archaeology and history of the ancient Near East, and Dr. Giovanni Perinato, professor of Assyriology. In the Middle East, they discovered a huge mound of dirt. It was about 50 feet high, that'd be 5 stories high, and covered about 140 acres. They started to excavate it, and they found out it was an ancient civilization or ruins. And they excavated for years and found nothing. But then they went back to where they had stopped because they thought they were in, and they just went several, I think it was 2 feet further, and they unearthed a huge library. And this is what they found. The identification of the site was first suggested when the expedition uncovered a statue, quote, of King Ebla with an inscription on the torso of the statue, and identified Ebla of Ebla origin. Ebla was presenting a basin to his mistress, the goddess of Ishtar, who shines brightly in Ebla. Wait a minute. That can't be. There have been some other indications about a kingdom by the name of Ebla, but all the scholars rejected it because they said in the chronology, the way they set up the chronology historically, there was no room for another kingdom, no room for another civilization. So they precluded all the references to Ebla, saying it is impossible that there could have been a kingdom named Ebla. But here, they discovered that Ebla was real. It was founded about 3000 BC. It broke all the images of ancient history, and it reached its height about 2300 BC. And they learned that the empire had lasted 800 years. What did it reveal? What did Ebla show about the Word of God? Is it accurate? Is it reliable? Is it true? Could Moses have written? Was there writing in the time of Moses? 1400 BC. In the next segment, I want to reveal to you what Ebla revealed to us.